from 300 pounds, dude. You got signed, fought at heavyweight, moved down to 205. We're working hard at the lab, so now your weight's like came down to what, 205, 210. When did you really start like realizing the importance of eating healthy and start learning about that? When did that become important to you?
Well, man. Well, it definitely happened after I came down. Not only watching all you guys do it and getting all the information and stuff, but when we see guys who don't really, what's the word?
Take care of themselves?
Who don't take care of themselves in an aspect. We've seen how it plays out on TV, you know? And I make it a point to learn from other people's mistakes as well as my own, and to try not to make the mistakes that I see other people make. So, that's why I feel my cardio is one of the best. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my things that I rely on in my fights. I have never been tired in a fight.
Cardio's king.
Yep. So that's one of the things I worked on initially when I first started fighting. That one and moving my head, not getting hit. But dieting, I think that came about more so from the way my spiritual walk, I feel. You know, I had gotten away from formal religions and gotten back to a more, I feel, which is a more natural religion. If you want to, I don't call it a religion. A religion is something that's been created. It's just a form of spirituality for me, how I see myself, not physically, but spiritually.
Inside, and how you really want to treat yourself. And
that's
pretty cool.
Instead of this body being the thing that's walking through this world, it's my spirit that's inhabiting this body, that's controlling this body through this matrix, if you want to call it that.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
so even what's like the big differences you saw once you started like eating clean and caring about your body and really making like nutrition a big part of your life? What's some of the big differences you saw mentally and everything?
I'll start physically. Okay. First, my stomach doesn't extend. I'm more flat stomach. I'm not bloating. Seeing how foods affect my body. If I eat a certain thing, I can definitely see it in my stomach. My stomach will extend, and I can feel that pressure in my body. I know exactly how it feels when I've eaten something crappy, and I'm still learning how. I'm not saying I have the best diet all the time, but
you can definitely tell when you're not eating healthy.
Yeah,
you don't digest as well, and you can feel it. Your body doesn't know what to do with.
My body's reacting to that
shit.
Inflammatory, is having an inflammatory response, and I'm acknowledging it and noticing it. But there's a lot of things I don't eat too much meat anymore. I still eat meat, but I don't eat a lot of meat. I don't eat dairy because that really affects me. I don't eat crabs or any crustaceans or anything like that.
Nice.
So,
that's a weird thing, just because literally everyone's insides are different.
Yeah.
So like you could eat something that I couldn't, that he could. Like it's so weird how we're all so fucking different.
Yeah.
But it's still like real. You never can go wrong with whole foods.
That's
like whole, real, natural foods.
And I was about to say that, and I was going to say that it's not about what we don't eat. It's about what we do eat when we were supposed to be eating. Right. Like you're saying, our whole foods. Fruits, vegetables, stuff like that.
Totally.
So,
yeah, and I think so. Do you have any form besides just training? Like, do you do any reading on the side or meditation type stuff on the side?
I do read. I do meditate. I use stones, crystals. I wear crystals and stones all the time, and I meditate with my stones.
Besides, like training at the lab, obviously twice a day, but what are some like important habits and routines that you have during training camp and even out?
Definitely a quiet time. I have a family, so I got 3 kids. And quiet time to me is very important. It's very It's very valuable to me. So during those times, I'll read. I like to listen to singing bowls and stuff. Just to something for.
It's like a reset.
Yeah.
Just kind of like you have a lot of shit going on in your mind. It's kind of like a quiet the mind.
Yeah.
And I bet with 3 kids, it's definitely...
That's probably nice.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's fun, though. But
with your kids even, is it hard during fight camp when you know you got a diet? And do you guys keep foods around that you can't eat that are for your kids?
No, because I don't eat... There's a lot of foods that they'll eat that I don't eat. There's a lot of foods that I eat that they don't eat.
Okay,
but for the most part, I eat what they eat. Cat makes spaghetti. Portion size is very important.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah. But Cat will make spaghetti, and I'll have a little bit of spaghetti.
She could cook?
Oh yeah, man.
I've
Hell
heard.
yeah.
I've heard some. I don't remember if you guys had a couple
Fried
people over.
chicken.
Yeah,
She
I
can
heard
fry
you
some
guys.
chicken,
She makes
man.
good food.
Hell yeah, she can fry some
Hell
chicken
yeah.
big time.